Oh, taxes. Yes, raise them higher. Okay, maybe I've gone a little bit too far. Hello everybody, it's Joe here. Welcome to today's show today. First up, well, let's eat. I'm hungry. Yep, just checking my sword, it's still being repaired. So let's start off today's show. First thing, a bit of news. Just read on CVG. Bethesda have announced that update 1.4 for Skyrim will fix the issues, well, the lag issues and the freezing, which is awesome news. Well, that's if it works, of course. Hopefully that'll mean I can continue playing that game. And I hope that's good news for a lot of you out there. Yeah. About time. We'll see if it works. Of course I start talking and the music kicks in. Right, my actual topic for today was going to be the PS Vita, and yeah, that's been in the news recently. I wanted to talk to you about it. First off, I love the look of it. I don't just mean the design. The design isn't that much different than PSP, but it's actually got some good games, and that's what's really interested me. Obviously there's Uncharted, which I'm excited for, but overall there seems to be a lot of support for the console. It's not doing too well though, apparently over in Japan, or so they say. It's not doing too well. Sales are not as good as people expected. The problem is they're comparing it to the 3DS, which had an amazing December. I think it's the record month ever for a console, which is pretty impressive. So there's obviously the fact that the DS has been out quite a while, so you gotta wonder whether it's truly represented. Yeah, there was something funny. I'm gonna link you to a video, an IGN video showing a PlayStation Vita commercial in Japan. It's got Harrison Ford in it. It's hilarious. Yeah, show you why it's not doing so well. I just think the timing of the release of the Vita isn't particularly good. It's just too late in the year, too close to Christmas, and I don't think it's sold badly. It's just people expect when you launch a console for it to sell out completely, and it didn't do that. And from what I understand, it didn't even do as good as the PSP. Although I need to check that out. Sony, of course, haven't released official numbers, but when will they ever do that? Yeah, but as for me, I do want one. I'm at a point at the moment where I'm thinking, do I want one more for the games, or do I want one more because it's a new piece of tech and I want another piece of tech? I'm trying to weigh up what I prefer. I don't know. I think there's enough games to justify it, and I'm hoping there's going to be a lot of downloadable titles, which are, well, Sony need to get their pricing right, because you look at the iPhone and things like that, but can Sony compete at that level? I don't know, we'll see. I suppose could look at what's on Japan. I haven't really seen what sort of downloadable stuff they got on the Japanese store, but yeah, from the looks of it, it sounds like it could have a better launch in America and in Europe, but we'll just have to wait and see. I'm still undecided whether I want one, and which model to get. I probably will only get the Wi-Fi model. The 3G model is an extra £50, and then we still don't know what the data costs are going to be. In Japan, they do an interesting thing where they you pay for a certain amount of megabytes, as I understand, which would actually be quite interesting because you're not then committed to a contract, but you can top it up basically and then use it when you want to and have an amount of like credit, which would be quite interesting. But Vodafone have the exclusive rights to PS Vita 3G in the UK, so I don't know. A bit anxious. To be honest, I don't know how much I would use 3G. There are some interesting applications. I won't go into too much detail because I don't know a great deal, but some of the stuff is a bit gimmicky, but if you're into that sort of thing, then it might be interesting. Yeah, I just think I'll be going for the Wi-Fi version. There was something else I was going to say about the Vita. What was it? I'll come back to it if I can think of it. Oh my lord, I lost my trail of thought completely now. Yeah, so I'm going to show you a quick clip of a little thing I've made in creative mode, and it has to do with why I'm getting wool, so I'll show you that. Okay, so this is what I was talking about last time, what I planned to make, hence why I need the black wool. The yellow wool was easy enough. I think I've got all the pieces I need to build this. This is obviously in creative mode. I just built it because I felt like it, and now I want to transfer that into my proper world. It's going to take me a little bit longer, and yeah, I just need black wool. It's just a little smiley that I like. Been obsessed with it for a few years, and yeah, I want it in my world, so I'm going to do that. So yeah, what I'm planning to do is just build it above my little shack for now, and above my little train. I didn't show you the trains last time, did I? I'm going to put a train network. Have I got mine? Yes, I got mine cut. Oh, come on. Yeah, my little underground train network. A lot of iron was required to build this. I did buy some iron in the Taylor Kingdom's village, but yes. So I've had a little think. Just what I was going to say. Looking at the Vita, I don't really see how that Sony have marketed it, and yeah, they got adverts and stuff, but information on the Vita is pretty scarce, and certainly looking at the 3G plan for the UK, the information still isn't there, and they need to get that information across if people are going to put pre-orders down. And I just think they haven't really had any kind of direction with marketing the Vita so far, particularly over here. I haven't really seen anything. So, other than a game trying to sell me 10 of the things, yeah, it's zombies. Hard to say at the moment. I think it will do well, but I just think the 3DS, that's completely different. That's been marketed like mad, and I see it everywhere. So Sony need to pick up on that if they're gonna do well. I mean, it's early, very, very early days, obviously. I'm looking forward to it. I'm most likely going to buy one. I don't know. I may wait this time for a price cut because we'll see how it goes though. I think from what people were saying, certainly in Japan, it looks like it could get a price cut within the next 6 months, which, yeah, it's a bit early, but it's no different than the 3DS really. And then look how well that picked up. Right, next bit of news. PS4 and Xbox 720 to show off at E3. Now, this is just showing off at E3. I'm actually thinking, yeah, this is. They've been saying this for a few years now, but I'm thinking the time's probably right to start showing them off, particularly with the Xbox. And just a stray thought that came into my head. Vita has Uncharted as a launch title. 2014, if PS4 was to launch at the end of 2014, what are the chances of Uncharted being a launch title for PS4? I don't know, that would be huge. And I would be drooling to play that game. But anyway, do I want a new console? I don't know, I kind of feel it's about right time for them to release them. If you look at the way in which the console's been updated, not in terms of hardware and design revisions, but in terms of firmware updates and dashboard updates, there hasn't been a great deal of new stuff coming lately. I remember a couple of years ago there was firmware updates were huge things, and then you had the huge dashboard update. You just recently had a dashboard update, but that was for Kinect, and it just the way in things going, it seems like a lot more of the updates are to do with the network side, possibly in preparation for new consoles. Well, it's going to be interesting. I think with all the rumours, it wouldn't be surprising if at least one of them didn't jump the gun because they think the other is going to go for it. So, yeah, even if they weren't planning it, I think they may do now. So, I mean, of course I want a new console. I will most likely buy both of those two consoles at launch. I don't see either of them coming out this year. I just think, yeah, they need longer, and they're both they both need to commit to worldwide launches, and they both need to get it right. So I think it's going to be over a year before we see anything. A year after we see anything before. And you got the Wii U. Well, I don't know about that. My Wii is gathering dust. A game I forgot to mention last time out, Skyward Sword. I will be buying that at some point. I haven't bought it yet. The game looks very good. The first time I wasn't excited about a Zelda game leading up to it, but I'm excited about it now and I want to play it, which, yeah, probably a bit of the fanboy in me, but it does look good. Anyway, yes, I'm going to leave it there. I think I've said enough for one day. I'll catch you all next time.